Hello, everyone. Welcome to High Vibes and a Mic. We are your hosts, Sylvia Madden and Veronique and Sylvia, moms in our 40s and 50s with lots of great spiritual insights and funny stories to light up your day. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, this is Veronique and Sylvia. We're back for a podcast today. How are you, Sylvia?
Hey, hi, everyone. Hi, Veronique. Doing good.
Cool. So today we're going to talk about a topic that I've seen online, about being a single mother, but being a single mother by choice, which is a bit different than being a single mother because it didn't work out, with your man. So I found this video on TikTok about a young woman talking about it. We can listen a little bit about what she's saying. We can, give our opinion.
So you want to be a single mom by choice? Are you sure? If your answer is still yes, keep watching. And to be clear, a single mom by choice is not a single mom by chance. It is somebody who chooses this path. And what I mean by that is that you decided to conceive a child by yourself. So you went into this knowing that you will be the sole provider of your child, meaning you will conceive your child by way of sperm donor. And it would be either a donor that you know or a donor that you don't know. You are not a single mom by choice if you choose to have a one-night stand, or you were in a relationship with somebody, or you just happened to get pregnant.
So yeah, I completely agree with that. First of all, you're not a single mother by choice if it didn't work out, with the person you were, in a relationship with. That's completely. I think it's a completely different mindset when raising a child, because you didn't have a choice, so you have to do it.
Yeah.
But choosing to do it alone, you better be ready for this. You better know, because I think people don't know how hard it is to raise a child. People who don't have children, right? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, to make a decision like that it's tough. I just can't imagine. But if she's saying like something she decided to do, I'm sure she has the means to provide for her child, right? I assume,
Better.
since she doesn't have to rely on the other partner. So it's basically you have the means, financial means for that. And you also need to have the support, like some family support or friends, like someone around you that's going to help you. It just seems like so much work. And I hope she has family around her to help her. Because if she doesn't, I don't know. Or a lot of money so that you can have nannies, you can have anything you want, and then, okay.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of nanny. Yeah, I'm
Right?
thinking, we talked about that before. It's, we need a village. It takes a village to raise a kid. You cannot raise a kid on
Yeah.
your own. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. I've seen my mom doing it. She was a very young teen mom with me. And thank goodness she had a family on her side. She had the help of another family who raised me. We already talked about that in another podcast. And yeah, it takes a village. And thank God she had all those people around her, because I don't think there's no way she could have been able to do it on her own. It's way too much, because people will tell you, oh,
Yeah.
we're going to help you and we'll be with you and we'll support you. But at 3 a.m. when the baby is crying because he needs to be, taken care of, you're alone. You're on your own. There's nobody who's going to help you there.
Yeah. No one. And if you need to, when you are working, I'm sure she has to work because she won't be able to stay at home, to stay with her child. So when she has to go to work and then the child is at school, so she's going to need that support as well of taking the child to activities, sports, or whatever it is. It's a whole. So I think number one thing, to have some support. If she has all that, if she has her mommy and daddy around her, anyone who can help her, yeah, good luck, go for it. And lots of money. And still, it's going to be someone is missing in the relationship, right? There's someone missing there to, I believe I'm a very traditionalist anyway, so I can see how healthy it can be to be raised that way without a dad. I don't know, but nowadays like two moms, two dads. So yeah, I just yeah, not my thing. I don't recommend. But if she can do it, good. It's kind of an exception type of a thing, you know. It's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
exception. It cannot be the rule. You do it because it's gonna be the minority of people who decide to do something because a lot of people can afford it. That's the truth, you know. I have no
yeah.
support, emotional support as well, because then you have no emotional support, no one at home to talk to, and like, oh yeah, it's so hard. It's so, you know, like you need a partner to talk and
Hmm.
kind of to have that, you know, that emotional support. So
I
anyway,
mean,
interesting.
you need a partner to support you, when you're tired, and to relieve you. Also, for instance, when you're sick, there's we always laugh with Pascal about that commercial that one of the parents is sick. He opened the door to, because he opened the door to the kids, to the room's kids, and he says, "I'm sorry, kids, but I'm gonna have to take a day off today." They're like, "No, you can't.
Oh yeah,
You can't." You know that commercial. You can take a day off. So no, you can take a day off while you're a
yeah.
parent. So if you have like support, if you have like a partner, is you can just tell him, what, today I'm gonna stay in bed and you're gonna have to take care of the kids. I'm tired. That happened to me last week. When I was
Hmm.
sick, I can't even imagine being alone in there with two kids. I would be like
Yeah.
freaking out, right?
Can you
So,
imagine? Yeah, like being sick with no one to help you, or you know
oh,
what? Because like I mean, you can't have a 24-hour nanny, right? So they are gonna go home, do their own thing, and then in the
mm-hmm,
evening, it's
mm-hmm,
all on you. Weekends, right? It's all on
yeah.
you. Yeah, that's
And
intense. That's very intense.
I think it's a different set of mind when you were in a relationship with someone and the person doesn't work out, and the person, for instance, leaves you, or you have to break up, because you will be in that. I have a lot of cousins. They happen to them. You are in the state of mind like, yeah, I have to do it. I have no choice. I have no choice. I have to take care of my kid. The man, the dad is not in our lives anymore. He doesn't provide for us. I have to do it. But
Hmm.
in this case, we're talking about being a single mother by choice. You really have to be ready to really be alone. And I think it's a different kind of thinking, because I think you're thinking more about yourself
Hmm.
than about the kid. The kid is going to need at least like two
Hmm.
people, two parents. It could be two moms, two dads, or whatever, or even an uncle or aunt. But like I said, I saw my mom alone, trying to raise me and my brother alone. She had to be the dad and the mom. It wasn't easy. And sometimes, she was like losing it, for nothing. Because sometimes I see myself with my kids
Hmm.
and I think I have more patience. My mom wasn't that patient, because I think she was maybe like, I don't know if she was in depression or whatever, because it's too much. It's a lot on one person to do this, with two kids running
Yeah,
around, doing whatever.
yeah, and
So
it's too much. It's way too much.
it's too much. So she said a little bit more. We can listen about what she says in the clip.
No shade at all, but I just need to clear that up. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is read. Do your research, find out if this is truly something that you want to do. Becoming a single mom by choice is not something that you should do on a whim. It's not something that you should just jump into. It is something that requires genuine thought. You are creating a human being. You are creating someone with genuine thoughts, emotions, feelings, a whole other person. And you, like I said, are going to be the sole provider of this child.
What do you think about that? She's real, right? She's good. She's real. Okay, you're gonna be the sole provider, and you're gonna be on your own.
So, who is she talking to in the end? To 1% of the population? Because who is like what type of women is she talking to who actually can be a sole provider of a child, right?
It looks.
It's a very
I
small
mean,
group, a very small
yeah,
group.
but it looks like there's like a community.
Of
Maybe it's a
course.
community online on TikTok or whatever, and she's part of it. I think she made that decision to do like the sperm donor, and she's just talking, to the community on TikTok. So
Yeah, but it's obviously a very small group that can
Hmm.
raise children on their own, just with their own salary. So it's she's not talking to low class, low income women, because low income women can do that, right? They can't just be like, okay,
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna have this single mother by choice. I'm broke, I have no
no.
money, but hey, yeah, I chose to rise it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's she's not talking to the women who are low income, and it's like actually a lot, it's for the type
Hmm.
of women she's talking to is high upper middle class more, that work
Yeah,
full time, then make good money so that they can afford raising a child on their own, and we're talking
yeah.
only about the financial part, living outside the emotional, like I said, which for me is totally
Mm.
wrong, but there is the emotional part that is totally off the she's not talking about that, she's just talking about the material part, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's why she's talking about being a single mother by choice. I think she talking about some women maybe were really career driven and didn't think about having kids before, and after you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm 40, I'm not married, but I want a baby. I think she's talking to those kind, to this, yeah, to
Hmm.
those type of women. But yeah, you shouldn't forget that it's a
Hmm.
lot of emotion to have a kid. It's very emotional, and after having giving birth, you can have baby blues, depression, and stuff like that. If you're all alone and you don't have a partner, that's not going to be easy. That's not. I mean, good luck with that.
Yeah.
So you better have a good yeah, support system around you for sure.
And there is another type of single mother by almost by choice, but
Hmm.
what I would say by bad choices. So it's kind of like,
Hmm.
I think deep inside, like, hey, I'm making a bad choice and I'm going to end up being a single mother, but I'm still going to do it. So you have those women who are like, I think like we know some who end up with these guys who are losers, who have no future, do drugs, and
Oh my
it's kind of like
God.
99.9% of chances that I'm going to end up being a single mom, but I'm still going to
Yeah.
do it. And, so it's kind of like a passive single mom by choice, I would say. You just
Yeah.
like, it's coming, but you just don't admit that's what's gonna happen, and that is like when the reality hits you, it hits hard because it's a
Oh yeah.
lot to deal with
I
especially
know.
if it's more than one child. One child is one thing, and then you have more children. Yeah, with that support, that is like, oh, damn it, why did I have children with this guy anyway? Well, you knew it in the end. It's gonna end up badly. So yeah, so that's one other type, and it's not easy because you know how like they struggle. You know how they struggle. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
easy,
Oh yeah.
even making good money.
Well, I have two friends. I was kind of impressed with them actually because I have two friends. They were almost in our 40s, and they decided they're like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna have a kid because I'm not with somebody. And so I mean, one wasn't with somebody serious. The other one we are just met someone, and she could have been like, okay, let's have a kid quickly because I want to have a kid. And one of them told me, no, this is not my thing. I don't want children. Okay, that's fine. But the other one was like, if
Hmm.
it was supposed to happen, it would have happened when I was younger, in my 20s or my 30s, because I had serious boyfriend,
Hmm.
but that never happened. So I think it's also, it's good to make that decision. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm alone, and I'm not gonna do it because society said, you have to have kids, or
Hmm.
or whatever, because they realize it's hard. They realize it's hard.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they realize you realize it after you have a child, right? You don't know anything about children until you have them, and so only when you go through it you actually know what it is to have children and the
How hard it is.
emotions that come with it as well. Not only how hard and
Mm,
how great it is, only
mm,
when you become a
mm.
parent you know how amazing it is too. So there is that piece that you don't know until you experience, and that's, I mean, it's something that like people who decide not to have children, they'll never know really, right? So they can speculate of how that would be, and oh yeah, it's hard, it's this, it's that. But there's this other amazing side of becoming a parent that you can describe. It's amazing. So, but yeah, it's a choice. Whoever decides to do it, people can freedom of choice to do whatever you want. She decided to be
Freedom
a
of
single
choice.
mom. Good for her. Good luck. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Good luck with that.
But yeah, you just need yeah, you just need to be really sure that you're going to be okay and that you can do it, because the child is just so vulnerable, right? They're just
Mhm.
there and like, okay, you're going to take care of me. I hope you will, So no party,
Okay.
no hanging out, no going
Mm,
to
yeah, no, that's for sure. Okay, we can listen to the end of
Yeah.
the clip.
It is a serious thing, and I always say, just do it, girl, just do it. That's all lighthearted, fun, and cute. But the reality is, this is a very big decision, and you need to make sure that this is something that you really want, and that you do understand that there is a huge responsibility with doing this. And you also need to understand that there's going to be a lot of people who don't agree with you, a lot of the people that are going to judge you, a lot of the people that may throw biblical things at you, a lot of people who genuinely may hate on you, not like you because of the choice that you make. But with that being said, there is a whole community of people who are going to love you, support you, root for you, people who are genuinely going to be in your corner. You are not going to be alone in this. So if this is something that you want to do, or you're somebody who already made...
Well, yeah, you kind of going to be alone in this. I mean, that's cute what she says,
Yeah, and people are
but
going to
no,
judge
girl,
you
you're gonna,
too.
yeah. I mean, people. No, she said people are going to judge you. I mean, the judgment, I really don't care. But no, you're going to be alone
Yeah.
in this. Let's be honest. There's nobody's gonna come at 3 a.m. to help you with the baby. So yeah, you're gonna be alone in this.
Yeah. Good luck. That's all I
It's so
tell you.
hard.
Good luck.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And actually,
I.
when you mentioned about the
Mhm.
episodes, oh sorry, the episodes about we talked about that, it was 18 and 19 that we talked about our upbringing, right? Your life in France, my life
Yeah.
in Brazil, and you talk about how
Hmm.
hard it was for your mom to raise children as a teenager and as a single mom. Sometimes you're just lucky to have someone like you had, that support from the nanny
Yeah.
who helped you too. That's like
Mm.
God sent, right? What if you didn't have
It
that? Things
was.
would be way harder. So
Yes.
yeah, like it's so much involved that people underestimate. It's just try to make it sound easy, and it's not. And it's almost like, who are you fooling, or try to fool? Like, I don't know. I don't like. It's not in favor of that. Just being
I mean,
honest. I just think it's
I
like
don't think.
fooling women.
Yeah, I don't think it's anybody's really dream to have a baby alone, to be honest, because you really need the
Yeah,
support.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think you wake up one day saying, "Oh, I want to have a baby alone. I don't want anybody." No, I don't think that's really. I mean, we don't want to be negative. I don't want to be negative, but I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh, yeah, I can. I'm sure I can do it. I can have it. Thank God I didn't do that, because I had also that mindset, oh, I don't need anybody. I can have a baby alone. But after I
uh
look
huh.
around in my family and I saw my cousin, and they were like, oh, they were hurting. I saw how hard it was, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Bad decision. I'm like, no, 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 I shouldn't do that.
Mm,
One was like really hurting.
yeah,
So I knew that wasn't for me. No way.
yeah, yeah. It doesn't look fun. Yeah, from the people I know that ended up like that, it doesn't look. I haven't seen anyone who is like, "Whoa, yeah, so good." No, I haven't met a single woman who had an amazing experience being a single mother by
Exactly.
choice, by accident, by whatever. Nope, not a
Hmm.
single mother that was actually totally mentally stable, that didn't have to deal with a lot of shit and stuff like that. Like, oh,
Hmm.
I have like a long list. So just seem like on your vision board. You don't put it on your vision board.
Yeah, we really have a lot of shit to deal with when you're married, when you live with somebody. it's not easy to live already with somebody. So, but if you are alone, yeah, it's even, no support and nothing. I mean, I lived it. I saw with my mom how hard it was. I lived it with my
Mm.
sibling also, and I know my sibling also had issue with that, not having a father figure, wouldn't have a father figure. And I think when you grow up like
Mhm.
that with, no father figure, you can make a lot of mistake. Especially me as a girl, like choosing men, you have no good
Mhm.
example or what should be like a good man for you. And I'm sure I made some mistake because I didn't have a good example. I didn't have like a good man in front of me telling me, when you meet somebody, he should do this, he should treat you like this, he should do that for you. You know what I mean? Like a man telling you that. And I'm really hoping that's what
Mhm.
my husband is going to do for my two daughters. I have two daughters, so I'm really hoping that it's that I give them good example or what should be a good relationship, and that my husband is going to tell them, if you meet somebody, this is how the way you should be treated. So that's one thing you don't
Yeah.
get, when you're a
Yeah.
single mother.
Mhm. Yeah, and because your mom is not gonna be, even if she dated before, she's not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, men are so wonderful. They are so great. It's gonna be easy for you to find a great man," because she had bad experiences before with men. So she's not gonna be the one like try to even see like show a good side of them a man, right? So in your mind, it's gonna be like, "Oh, men sucks. They're all cheaters. They're all this. They're all that." So you're just gonna be like already expecting that type of man. You end up dating them like one after the other because that's what you're looking for
And
unconsciously. Say, yeah,
yeah,
it's intense,
exactly.
but yeah. Well, I wish her good luck and
A lot of
I don't
courage.
recommend.
Yeah, yeah, lot of courage. I mean, so that was our take on it. Do you want to add anything else?
No, I think, yeah, I think this is just, yeah, make sure you do your research, make sure
Mm,
you have the support and the financial support and the
yeah.
family support, whatever you need to make some crazy decision like that. That's all that I have to
Uh, and I'm not
say.
going to add anything else because I agreed to. All right, guys, we talk to you next week. And I hope you enjoyed that episode. And if you're in that case, yeah, good luck with everything. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, also on Pinterest and YouTube, and leave a review. That would help a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in to High Vibes and a Mic. Until next time, laugh hard, stay silly, and never forget to bring your sense of humor. Please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest.